Many different found footage films have come out since the Blair Witch Project in 1999. The subgenre gained even more of a following with the Paranormal Activity and VHS movies. All of this hype around the found footage subgenre has caused lots of stinkers to come out. But every now and then a true masterpiece is created. And in 2015, my favorite found footage film was released. I'm about to spoil the shit out of this movie, so please go see it for yourself if you have not already. Right now, it is so worth it. Today, I'll be telling y'all why Creep is the best found footage movie. Creep starts out with our protagonist, Aaron, on his way to film a video for a stranger who posted a $1,000 a day filming opportunity online. It's like some Craigslist ad or some shit. No one seems to be home when Aaron arrives at the location listed, but there is a peculiar axe. Very suspicious. I wonder if this might come into play later. Then we get jump scared by our antagonist, Joseph. Joseph explains that he only has 3 months to live and he wants to create a video of himself for his unborn child to see, so it will know what his dad was like. Now what the fuck is that, a bush dick? Joseph makes us watch him have a tubby time with a rag as his baby. Joseph then makes Aaron think he is committing suicide in the tub.
Joseph?
It's just a prank. It is just a prank. Shit, you really got us there for a second, Joseph. Joseph jump scares us again with Peach Fuzz, which is the nickname he gave to his furry wolf mask. Joseph takes Aaron into the woods to find a magical healing pool and starts doing some fuck shit before jump scaring Aaron once again. He just loves scaring Aaron. He is having fun playing off of Aaron's fear and uneasiness of the whole situation, and Joseph loves it. Joseph takes Aaron out to eat, and this is where Aaron starts noticing things aren't right. He plays it cool though and asks Joseph to share some of his most embarrassing moments with the camera. Then they go back home and Aaron says he's going to head home.
I think I'm gonna head back.
When Joseph convinces him to stay for a drink, Joseph tells Aaron to turn the camera off because he doesn't want his child to hear the story he's about to tell. But Aaron just covers the lens as we hear Joseph tell us the story. And the story is about how his Peach Fuzz mask came about. He says how he one day went through the Wi-Fi browser history and found animal porn, knowing it was his wife watching it. He goes and buys the Peach Fuzz mask from a local dollar store, and then breaks into the very cabin they are at right now to have what he describes as
ravenous, animalistic, sexual intercourse
with his wife. What the fuck? Aaron decides he has had enough of this freaky ass motherfucker and decides to leave, but notices his keys are missing. Joseph offers to have Aaron stay the night. Aaron obviously knows that this is a setup by Joseph, so he originally says no, and he's very angry until he calms down and he comes up with a plan to tell Joseph he will stay the night and he'll have more drinks. Aaron then drugs Joseph, and soon after Joseph is that boy is asleep. Aaron hears Joseph's phone ringing and answers to his freaky ass wife. But wait, whoa. That's not his wife, that's his sister? And she tells Aaron to leave immediately and that everything he has said is false. Aaron noticed Joseph is gone, and then he jump scares us once again. Aaron tells Joseph that he knows the truth, to which Joseph replies by running away and guarding the door in the Peach Fuzz mask. That's a scary ass scene right there, I ain't gonna lie to you. Aaron escapes and makes it home safely, so he thinks. He receives a video of Joseph burying filled up black bags in the woods. Joseph also sends Aaron a package in the mail, letting us know that he also has his home address. In this package, amongst other things, is a baby wolf which Joseph instructs Aaron to cut into to find his gift.
When you stick a knife in something and you gut it and you really dig inside.
He opens the wolf to find pictures of himself. That's fucking weird. He decides to call the police, which he should have done a while ago. Like, no way you get a video of someone burying what looks like body parts and you say, yeah, I don't know if we should get the police involved with this one. Like, Anyways, the police say there is nothing they can do. Joseph then breaks into Aaron's house, where he discovered that Aaron has thrown out his tape and the gifts he gave him. Angered and saddened by this, he sends Aaron a video where he asks for one more chance to clear the air and to tell him he's sorry for all the trouble he has caused Aaron. You know, just one more chance. Give him one more chance, Aaron. Why not? What could go wrong? Since Aaron is way too nice and also a raging dumbass, he agrees to go, and he also tells the audience how he plans to film the whole interaction and also have 911 on speed dial. Joseph wants to meet at a local park, and when Aaron arrives, he sets up the camera and sits the opposite way of the parking lot. Why? Now he can't see if anything bad is happening, and he's totally out of the loop and oblivious. Wow. Joseph comes behind him. Well, pause there. Pause. My fault. Anyways, Joseph puts on the peach fuzz mask and smashes his head in with an axe. He smashes that motherfucker's head in with an axe. Joseph then watches his film of the murder and edits it. And he also calls Aaron a dumbass for not turning around. Well, he doesn't say dumbass. He just calls him dumb, but he is a dumbass. You know, thank you, Joseph. At least someone understands. He then puts the film on his victim shelf with a heart on it, showing that Aaron was his favorite victim of them all. The movie ends with Joseph on the phone with his next interested cameraman victim. What a creep. You get it? Because that's like the movie. That's what it's called. Sorry. There's a lot of things I like about this movie. It is an absolute banger. First, the actors. Since there are only 2 characters in this movie, you would expect it to be boring and for it to drag on. But that is very much not the case. The acting in this movie is phenomenal. These are 2 of the best performances in all of horror. Not to mention, this is a relatively short movie with a runtime of just 1 hour and 17 minutes, so it definitely doesn't drag. If you like shorter movies, or if you are chronically on TikTok, you would love this one. I love how realistic this movie is. A lot of found footage films have a hard time coming up with a good reason to be filming and somehow capture the footage in the movie and explain why this footage even exists. But Creep sets this movie up very well, and even though you have to be a little bit stupid to get yourself into this type of position, it makes sense, and I wouldn't be surprised if this really happened in real life. Lastly, I love the way the director set us up for the end scene. Through the whole movie, we are put in positions with Aaron that make us think, yep, this is where Joseph is going to kill him. And then he doesn't, and we're just confused. We're left confused because we know Joseph is a murderer and that he has ill intentions, but we just do not know when he will finally strike. Then we get to the end scene at the pond. We hear a chainsaw, and if you're like me, this is where I thought it was over. I thought we were going to see Joseph with the chainsaw just sawing Aaron's head off, but that's not it. The chainsaw just shows us that this is a safe park, and there's even nearby people doing work, hence the chainsaw. That makes the viewer think, surely this is another safe scene for Aaron. But, you remember that axe from earlier? Well, here's where that comes into play. We see Joseph appear and put on his peach fuzz mask. He put that bitch on like a shiesty, lift up his axe, and finally kill Aaron. Just a very magnificently directed scene, and one I think is super underrated and should be talked about as one of horror's greatest scenes. Creep is a masterpiece. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know y'all thoughts on this movie, or other movies you want me to talk about, or video ideas down in the comments below. Please drop a like and hit that subscribe button, or I will sign you up to be Joseph's next videographer. Thank y'all so much for watching, and have a blessed day. Peace.